Right? It's me. It's just lulled me. Ready to kill a little tower. Okay, so we've got sealed deck, green cards, binary. Watcher sealed deck, which is always amazing. Green cards in the Watcher sealed deck, which just makes it even sillier. I think that's pretty much all I need to think about. Making a very silly deck and then trying to make it get all the way to the top. Hooray! Ooh. I can't see Happy Europe here. I can see Warpole. So what kind of silly deck am I allowed to have? So, where is the Eruption synergy? There's a way into Wrath. There is no way... Oh my god, how many Blade Dancers? Like, with 3 Blade Dancers I could make a fair attempt at what do you call it? A collector bonus. I would have 2. Because if I had... Okay. It's not a very sensible plan, though. How would that plan even go? Not sensible. But I like plans that aren't sensible. So I'm going to have a sensible plan, an unsensible plan. 1 Blade Dance, 2 Blade Dance, 3 Blade Dance, 1 Acrobatics, 1 Piercing Wail, 1 Piercing Wail, an Acrobatics, a Crescendo, and a Tranquility. Okay, I've still got room. A Blur. Right. I know what I'm doing. Okay, that's a lot of question. That's the most question rooms. Is it the most question rooms? I can have 3, I can have 3. I think I know what route I should be taking. I think. Thinking isn't good enough though. Who's at the top? Tell me it's Hexaghost. Oh, wonderful. Yes, I don't think I will have much difficulty taking damage before Hexaghost. Okay, another Acrobatics. Golden Idol. And a Curse, that's very nice. You can sell me a Footwork, which is honestly fine. Yeah, I'll buy a Footwork and I'll buy a Crippling Cloud. Gotta follow your instincts sometimes. My instincts tell me... Well, that. Oops. That was the wrong card. Okay, that's a defensive card. Take a defense card, because I don't have any in the deck. Because I'm kinda mainlining aggression. I'm mainlining aggression. Okay, let's see how my mainline aggression works on you. He says, playing his non-aggressive cards. Okay, that's certainly not good enough. Close. I say close. What I mean is confused screaming. That should work. Yeah, that should do it. Now I enter wrath this turn. Draw some blade dances. And then kill you with them. Easy. Threaded needle makes things a little stronger. Acrobatics! Yes, collector bonuses! I've got one! I'm gonna just flip around the place. I'm Flippy Watcher! Yeah! Flippy Flip Flop Watcher! If I'm going for hyper-aggression, should I really take damage before Hexaghost in the hopes that will make me survive? Because I'm not convinced that taking damage will make me survive. Okay, so all I need is a defense card. There it is. Ooh, that's nice. I wanted to play Crippling Cloud though, so there, I did. It was probably the wrong choice. Wait, no it wasn't. So now I can go straight into Wrath, hit you all with a Piercing Wail. Somehow that didn't work the way I thought it would. Close enough. That's a little far, honestly. I need to get closer. Closer than close enough. No. There was an aggressive way to play this and I didn't do it, and that was what cost me. I have to play footwork. I have to play blur. Then I have to wait. Patiently. I say aggressive, but this is the aggressive way, right? Aggressively increasing my defense. But now I can't Piercing Wail on them, which is slightly unfortunate. But 9 and 7 is not enough. Double Piercing Wail. Okay, now I can crescendo at full power. Reduce them to 12. I have potions I can use for this. I can't draw a blade dance. I can just move the deck over. And get a blade dance! Then I kill you at the back. Yeah, that's all working out pretty well. Defense is the best offense. It really is. Who needs to go into Wrath? Just be immense and immortal and have a lot of knives. Ah. Now I crescendo into Blade Dance. Kill your friends? And now all I need to do is draw, well, I don't even need to draw anything because I've got so many options to draw new cards that it doesn't even matter. Perfect! That went really well. White Beast statue, that's really strong. Skewer, I don't know that I need that. I'll take Slice because it's better. Better energy use. i.e. damage for no energy. La-dee-da. One of these. One of those. One of those. And a stabbity, stabbity, stabbity. Cripply. Oh, this takes longer. It takes so long to stab everyone. I do have cards to discard. Yes, Sneaky Strike is perfect. Okay, I can take a curse here. Or I could take a relic. No, I'll take the curse. That's 28. I'd rather take 20, if I'm honest. In fact, if I'm honest, I'd rather take even less. $13? Yes, I'll take that. That's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world to take 13 damage. Power potion, don't know that I really want to take a Watcher power. Juzu Bracelet and Pen Nip, very strong. Good face? Thank you, that is a good face. That's a very good face, I'm very pleased with that face. Now I will start upgrading the Blade Dances. Because 4 ships is better than 3. In every context. Two times 6. Can I defeat 2 times 6? I've got a blur and acrobatics. Well, there you go. Piercing whale. Then a big old dagger throw and a slice, and I can miracle out a blade dance and stab the bejesus out of you. Tranquility is still in my hand. I'm gonna be fairly resilient against your incoming attacks. Piercing Whale will reduce you from 12 to 0, which is exactly the kind of thing I like to see. Footwork is just gonna make me survive things. That's probably... well, I'm pretty sure I'm close to killing you. Because that's a lot. That's even more. That's a bunch too. Now if I just take my sneaky strike back, I suddenly have extra energy and I can kill you. Not required, I don't think. Who needs rare cards? Okay, I can have 0 card rewards, or I can have a decent relic, which admittedly reduces my chance of getting like shiny, but I'd say I'm doing well enough that I could maybe purchase some relics. That's the kind of thing I should be thinking about doing, because purchasing relics is generally a good idea. Let's go. Darn, I could take this one that has fewer campfires. It has 4 question runes if I play it right, but I don't get a guaranteed shop. But I don't get a guaranteed shop on the other path as well. But I could take 6 campfires if I go that way. Oh, campfires. It's question runes. Okay, let's try the one with the most question runes. I've been told maximizing question rooms is good. I don't trust anyone, but... oh, that will certainly kill you. Having a pen nib and a lot of ships is a nice little combination. I'm filled with joy that it exists. Reflex sounds like an excellent addition. Can I not offer? Can I just leave? They turn to me expectantly. Ugh. I don't want to give them a poo. I don't want to get a poo because that reduces my score by 1 and also my curses, so how about I just give them the reflex? There. Okay, now I could take those 2, and that's just strong to have those. Bit of extra energy. Those are perfectly reasonable relics. You'll move, birds. That's what I thought. Get out of my way, this stupid bottle of milk in the way. Got him. Thank you. Stance potion again. Calculated Gamble is an excellent addition. Gremlin Leader is... well, I suppose you exist. I can both defend and maim, I think. No, I need some... I actually need some more cards. No, I don't. I just need to play the Duplication Potion into Double Blur, into Cloak and Dagger, into Evaluate. And then I spend my Miracle and I use my Shivs to kill the Fat Gremlin. Now I've got 18 block. I've got more than that. Now I'm in calm. You're going to summon, which is certainly a choice. That's a lot of idiots right there. That's many of the idiot gremlins. Can I defend, or is this just a murder them turn? I think it's a murder them turn. Let's go into Wrath and kill everything. But specifically you. There we are. That's the big one. The upgraded dagger throw is exactly what my deck needs to kill big threats, or even medium threats. The fact that I can just draw to find it with my acrobatics, very handy. Calculated Gamble doesn't exhaust twice as strong, I think, because the deck's fairly small and it cycles around fairly fast, so I think my judgment is right. Now, I won't be able to defend this turn, so I guess I have to kill. I wish I knew if that was possible. That is the card that will make it possible, if ever it was. Oh, hang on. Never mind. I barely needed anything. I just needed to stab you. Can I draw my sneaky strike? Thank you. Dagger throw. Lovely. Easy. Dead. I could take Dagger Spray or I could take Flying Knee. I like Dagger Spray more. Molten egg. Oh my. That is rather nice. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. That's the one I was after. Close to like perfecting, but I don't actually need to perfect because it's only a regular enemy. And now I've completed my blade dance set. That is phenomenal. That is a phenomenally powerful card. Money is highly desirable. And another treasure chest with a bloody kunai in it. What in the world? What is this game? Well, I mean, I've been given to believe that it's already over. Look at this. Look at this stupidity. Look at the stupidity that is in my hand right now. I'm just going to make my dexterity a number between 0 and infinity, and you have no means of stopping this. There's my footwork. Do I have to defend myself, or can I just kill stuff? Not actually a way out of Wrath if I go into it. But I don't think that's a real problem. So let's do it. Into Wrath. Stab, 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 stab. Toss. And stab. And miracle. And Snecko oil. Into another blade dance. And stab. And stab. And stab. And stab. And blur. And calm. I think I'm gonna be stabbed. I suspect I might not have enough to deal with this. But I am fully prepared to be wrong. I'm very close. Alright, all I have to do then is use my crescendo in a slightly different way. That shouldn't be too hard. So I enter calm here. Let's attack you a bunch on this time instead. Or did I do that last time? I honestly can't remember. Third ball draws a blade dance. I don't have enough defense, but it was an interesting attempt. I also know that I can have Crippling Cloud on my next turn if I play this right. Not quite. Maybe what I did before was the right choice, in fact. Going into sudden aggression, Wrath might have been the way to do it. Ooh! No, that's not it. How? I've got an idea. I will enter Wrath now. And use that to create problems for you. If I... Okay, so how many blade dances am I going to need to play? All of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Snecko oil. Insight. Tranquility is at least free. Piercing Whale will reduce them, though not you, but do 16 to you here. That's better. If I do one of these, closer, closer. Problem is, I'm not close enough. Wait, yes I am. I think I am? Um. Hmm. Okay. Mindless aggression, I think, will kill him. I just need it to be more mindful. If my mindless aggression was a touch more mindful, I would be in a stronger situation. So, I'm going to play acrobatics. Now I'm going to use the potion to enter wrath from out of calm. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. Sneaky strike, crippling cloud. Stab, stab, stab. Stab. Stab, 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 stab. Snecko oil to draw a powerful attack? No. Snecko oil to ruin my most powerful attack. But I can still actually play it. Dagger spray and a 12 damage shift. That was very pleasing. Okay, I can take Black Star, and that will, what did I take it for my first boss relic? A Holy Water. Black Star will make up for the lack of stuff. Yes, because aggression will just clear through things. Aggression with Watcher shifts will do it just fine. And there's a nice shop right at the end of that route, which is quite nice to see. But I could take the route with 2 shops, double up on relics. And that could also get me some more collector bonuses. I'll take the route with 2 shops. A shop at each end of the act sounds quite nice. Energy sounds quite nice too, but I chose not to take energy relics. It's just who I am. Now, what I want to do is play Blade Dance and go stab, 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 stab. Play Blade Dance. Acrobatics, I guess? I don't have any way of defending. Stab, stab, stab. Now Dagger Spray kills nearly everything. Yeah, that damage isn't meaningful. That amount of damage is not enough to trouble me. That backflip is stronger than cut through fate in this case. A Tesseract is highly desirable. A Tesseract with 2 Mind Blasts. I don't actually think that's desirable, but on the other hand, chances are I'll probably get the opportunity to play them. I could take that. I could take Calipers, which could be interesting. Could be interesting. Will it be interesting? I suppose the only way to find out would be to take it. I'll take a Bottled Miracle, because I still have some money and I have no, well, brain? No brain. Let's go. Okay, that's lovely. That's, again, the Doo-Voo doll just makes everything better. Stab, 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 stab. Mind Blast, Mind Blast. And I can't Mind Blast you, unfortunately. But I can do a reasonable slice on you. Awakened one is at the top, which is great, because I only have 1 power. And Footwork is stronger than the Awakened One's buff anyway, I think. Fossilized Helix is so strong. Crippling Cloud, I'm happy to have 2 of them. 2 is a better number than 1. By all means. Offer the Golden Idol. I'd be losing money that way. But I'd be losing a relic, but I'd be gaining money. Pen Nib is already on, which is actually great. A good time for it to be turned on. Let's keep attacking while the attacking is good. The attacking is not good. Do your big attack. That's your small attack. That's not what I asked for. You're so rude. Why didn't you do what I asked? Do your big attack. Again, very rude. Not at all what I desired from you. Tet! Akabeko, that's exceptional. Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, that's collectors. That goes towards me getting my collector bonuses. Less likely in this deck, but hey, I chose it because I thought the Blade Dancers would be good, and they were. So I was in the right. Bomp, bomp, bomp. Yeah, and then you die. You don't die. Now you die. Fire Potion. Third Eye. I mean, yeah, it's another block card. I'm willing to have one of those. Debuff me all you like, you can't survive that. Quick Slash or Prostrate? Quick Slash. I've got an Ambrosia. I don't need to get into Divinity in any other way. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Dharmaru? Well, if this is Giant Head, I've got a guaranteed overkill. How many relics do I have? 5, 10, 15, 21. Okay, I can get... If I just buy 2 more in the shop, I'm there. I could just drink my Ambrosian now and get my overkill and never have to worry about this again. But I would end up worrying about the Awakened One. Two more fights. I can probably make it so that Pen Nib arrives at the right time. Or at least during the fight. I mean, I'm going to attack enough that it doesn't matter. Look at that. A shuriken. A shuriken! Oh. I am happy to see that. That is a good one. Just Lucky is also quite a good one. When it comes with Golden Eye, especially. My name is Maximilian Pegasus now. Man, I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I still do. It's not a card game I'm willing to play anymore, but the show was entertaining. Got a decent block of potion here. You are actually the most trivial to kill with this deck, I think. I really shouldn't worry about these guys hurting me. Snecko oil. Do I prefer that to miracles? Don't think I do. Acrobatics. I don't need another one. I'll take the protect. No, I just need... Oh, blimey. One of those, one of those. More of those. Riddled with holes. Foresight could be handy, actually, in this fight. Foresight with the eye would be really quite fun. And my last blade dance gets upgraded just in time for me to get killed by the awakened one. Oh yes, mantra is coming into my soul. How much damage can I do to you? Not that much. Can I defend? Not really. I can kill your friends, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crescendo. Twelve times 4. But does it really matter? Ten times 4. Okay. I'm going to assume from that outcome, crescendo was not the right answer. But, I mean, I'm excessively stupid, so I think I'll try it again. No, I genuinely don't draw enough defense. I don't draw enough defense cards or enough attack cards. But what I have to do is defend them the next turn. There's nothing else for it. Annoying that I... Well, yeah. I'd lose my buffer on this turn, but that's just one of the things that can happen. Now I can get rid of the injury. All of the other cards are fine. I do need a source of defense. quite urgently. Those are some sources of defense. Just need to play them. Foresight, I definitely want that. Wait a second. If I play that, I get a piercing whale. Now I'm fully defended. 22 incoming. I can defend against that with absolutely no difficulty. Should have kept that for next turn. Oh well. I wonder if I can kill with that. There's a blur, that's quite good. Patience is clearly the answer. A bit of patience, a bit of evil. I can do both of those. Ooh, an abacus helping me as well. 8 times 4, I need to get another 55, 21 block. I can get that just from playing that. Or I can Grippling Cloud you. Was it worth it? I think it was. I got a tranquility out of it. Piercing Whale? Yeah, I'm fine with having that in my hand. Blur is very strong. I'll enter Calm. I will scry away some cards that I don't want to see. Blur. Deflect. I will Acrobatics. And then I will Empty Body, just to have more defense next turn. Now I'm drawing a Mind Blast. It won't be a particularly strong one, but I'll be in Wrath for it, so... And my attack is quite large at the moment, it would seem. Now, if I play this... I needed to wait just one more turn. It's like, oh! Calipers! The calipers. Oh my goodness. Surprise caliper effectiveness. I mean, that is astounding. Because now I've got a whole turn of just being super strong, and I'm going to drink that so that I can have some defense next turn too. But next turn is when I enter Divinity. I enter Divinity, I get some reasonable attack cards as well, and then I pretty much proceed to murder the living hell out of you. Do I need to? I think I might need to play a defense card. No, I don't. I don't need to play a defense card, I can just kill you. Okay! That went pretty well, all things considered. 1378. See, no curses. But 2 collector bonuses. Let's see, if I had managed Highlander, that would have been 1428, but I had fun. That was fine, and I'm fat. It is what it is.